Hey folks, it's Guy here. How you doing? Welcome back to the Long Dark. We're getting pretty close to finishing things up now. We're back in the camp office at the moment. We've got everything that we could possibly want and need in order for our final bit, which is over in the dam over there, to finish the Renewed Hope. We've done all of the other stories. We've finished everything up. Literally the only thing we haven't done is two things. One is, I was told there was some sort of secret hideaway over here somewhere that we can get into. I'm not that concerned about trying to get into that one, to be honest. And the other was one supply cache over there that is a huge long walk away, and I don't think there's going to be very much benefit to us getting all the way over there in order to try and find it. So I don't really see any advantage to us going after it. So what we're going to do is, right here, it is just now starting, night is just starting, and, right, that's suddenly gone from being light a little bit to complete and total pitch black. Let me light a match a minute. Oops. Yeah, literally. It's gone from being a little bit light to complete total pitch black now. I didn't actually expect that. But anyway, so what we want to do is we need to make sure that we've got everything that we're going to use. You burned out. Yeah. He has to wait until the very end and then make a big dramatic scene about the match getting close to his finger. If you put the match out like a few seconds beforehand, dude, you'd be fine. Right, there'd be no issues with it whatsoever. About the only thing really that I want to do before we go is I want to make another pair of deerskin trousers. So I do have that bit that I want to do. We've got a flare gun that's on 8%, but I don't think I can actually repair that one. I'm going to take it anyway. Then looking down through here, I don't want to take any of that, apart from the accelerant. I'll pop that over, transfer all. We got 5 of those. And then I've got 2 lots of antiseptic. I'm actually going to leave one of them behind because that's like 1.4 kilos. That's a lot of weight that we're carrying here in antiseptic. Fur, firewood. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to leave that behind. And we can always go, we can dig up more if we want to. So we've got accelerant for starting fires. We've got matches, and we've got the fire striker as well. So I don't think we need any more than that. That's absolutely perfect. First aid stuff. We've got painkillers. I've got 2 lots there. I've got some antibiotics there that I've never actually taken. I've never taken antibiotics. I've never needed to. Transfer all. So we'll leave them behind. The antiseptic we do want, and the painkillers, that's also something we use. So I'm going to leave those 4 behind, and I'm just going to take 12 of those. 2 bandages, I think would be enough. Old man's beard wound dressing. I've got 2 of those. They're already made. We'll keep those. The stim, that's another 0.1 of a kilo. I'll get rid of that. So now our entire first aid kit is down to 1.3, well, about 1.4 kilos. That's the whole first aid kit. We've reduced that down quite nicely. Now, clothing, this is quite heavy now. We are quite heavy on the clothing. We got 5 kilos with just those 2. That makes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got about 13 kilos, I think, of clothing. So that's the biggest bulk of it. Now, my trousers at the moment, I've got new combat pants right there. Those are 0.75 kilos. If I make another set of deerskin pants, that is going to be, an extra 1.25 kilos, which is, now I'm thinking, probably not a good idea. So maybe we'll avoid doing that bit. Food in here, I have got more food than I need. Okay, I don't need to be carrying around the fish. We get rid of that. I got more fish outside that we'll also leave behind. We won't take. But the rest of the food we will keep hold of, and we will slowly consume it. Then in here, so the distress pistol, I'm going to see if we can repair that one. I've got a litre of spare lantern fuel, plus I've got a storm lantern, and I've got rifle cleaning kits here. I've got a sewing kit. This stuff here, I think, is useful, so I kind of want to take it with me. Right, I've got the whetstone there. I'm going to use that one up, and we'll also use a bit of the rifle. Well, that's not going to do much, but the whetstone we use up, clean, repair the hatchet and the knife. And then here in supplies, we've got a bit of leather, we've got a bit of cloth, plus the 2 bandages. We've got everything that we could possibly want at the moment. Absolutely everything we could possibly want, except water. I don't have very much water, and quite honestly, we're going to want more water. So we may be better off making a fire and bringing a bit of water along. Although I'm not going to do that at the moment. What I'm going to do, we'll go bed. There we go, bed. Right, and we will go for 9 hours of sleep. It'll take us through until the morning. We can see what we're doing. We need to go downstairs, and we need to very carefully go through and decide what we're taking and what we're leaving behind. The food that we've got on us at the moment is the biggest weight issue that we've got. Right, that was a full night. It's a little bit early at the moment. Let's go with the matches. Oh, I put them away. And take them out. Right. There. In this trunk, I've got more clothing. I don't want any of it. Not interested. We don't need it. We've looked through the cupboard. I don't need that. I got a... Actually, I don't have a cooking pot, so I'll take that one with me. In the drawer right there, I've got some more. Right, so in here, we've got a spare hunting knife. And I've got a hunting knife right there. That's at 50%. This one here is at 88%. So I'm going to swap those two around. I'm going to leave that one behind. I'm not going to take it with me. I've got a hook there. It's 0.01 kilos. The hooks are really light. So is the line. So I'm going to take those two with me. Then the sewing kit, I've got one. I'm going to take another one. So I've got 2 sewing kits. I feel it's always a good idea to have a couple of sewing kits. Let's light another match. I can use the matches up. I've got loads of them. And we'll run down here. So now on the floor... I'm going to pick those up a minute, and the reason I'm picking up the simple tools is I'm going to use them. So that deer hide and the wolf pelts, that's not things we're going to want. We'll leave them behind. They are no longer going to be anything that will be useful to us, I don't think. You right there, I can't repair you even when I'm carrying the simple tools, so I'm going to dump you. And that one there, actions, scrap metal, and I need the insufficient materials. I just need to have a bit of scrap metal. Okay. Back. I don't know if I'll be able to repair it. I'll come over this way a bit. In round here. I know it's completely black in here. I can't see anything. Workbench. I remember there being... I don't want to do that. I remember there being... a bit of scrap metal. Ah, there it is.
This could be really useful.
Yeah, that might be. Okay. Then I'll go into there, actions, and repair. Can't repair in the dark. Fine. First aid kit. Go over this way. I can sort of see where I'm going. I'm guessing at the moment. Leave camp office. That's what I want to do. I just want to step outside onto the front because I'm hoping that will give me just enough light to see to repair this pot. If I can repair that one, that'll be one pot that we'll take with us. It's quite dark out here. But will it let me repair the pot? And also I'm hoping that no wolf turns up while I'm busy doing it. Actions, repair. It does! Can't repair while in the dark. It's not dark! Oh. It wasn't dark. It is now dark because the storm has picked up a little bit. Okay, I didn't actually expect that. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go there and I'm going to pass time for 1 hour. It's going to give us a little bit more daylight here. You know what? It really hasn't made very much difference. But if I stand here, I might be able to see just enough to be able to repair that pot. That's another 45 minutes of time that will pass. Actions, repair. Yes, that's better. Right, we're getting a little bit more day. Failed? And now I have no scrap metal. Right, at least I can see. I got those. Do we have any scrap metal lying around? So let me...
What have we here?
Let me grab that pot and see if that one's any better condition. No, that's not. Okay, drop. I want one pot. That's all. I can't repair them at the moment, because I don't have any scrap metal. That's fine. It's just one pot that I want. Let's take you, and I'll have a look, and I'll see 79%. Nope, that's no good. Drop you down. Let's have a look in the cupboard then. You're also 79%. Right. Alright, fine. We'll keep the pot. We won't bother repairing it. We'll just leave it like it is. So we've got one pot that I want to carry with us. And then that's the flare gun. I don't want the flare gun. In here, we've got 2 cured deer hides. We've got some gut. We're going to need to carry gut in order to be able to run repairs on our coat and stuff like that. 2 wolf pelts is 1.5 kilos. In order to be able to repair my... So I'm going to take 1 wolf pelt, a deer hide right there. They're only 0.5 kilo, so I could take 2 of those. I'm going to take 1, though.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, 1 deer hide and the torch. I've got loads of matches. I got loads of those. I got loads of rifle cleaning kits. I got more stuff than I need. I got so much stuff here. Next thing on the task list is to sharpen stuff up. So I've got that knife and I've got that hatchet there. Actions, I'm going to start sharpening you up a little bit. It's sharpening up quite nicely, but more crucially, right now I have no water left at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take whatever timber I've got in here, and I'm going to light a fire with it. So I'll go there. I'll take that piece of fur, and I'll take all 15 of those sticks. That. And I'll come over to you, right there, and I will start a fire. Fur firewood. 85% with that one. Let's use up one of the accelerants. I've got 5 of those. That's just going to use up a little bit of the weight. It's going to speed it up a bit. And we'll get 2 pans of stuff on the top. So add fuel. Add in all of the fuel that I've got. I'll chuck in a whole lot. There, it's going to take me up to 3¼ hours. That's fine. Then I want water with the cooking pot. Select. Go like that. And cook. Right, and then you right there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Go for water again, there with that cooking pot, and that one, and then cook. Right. So that's got a couple of hours on there to go. So while that is busy melting, I'm then going to go back into here, and I'm going to keep going with my sharpening. I got 1 sharpening left on this one. So it's either the hatchet or the knife. I'm going to take it on the hatchet. It's now doing 5% per sharpen, by the way. Look at that. Sharpen condition improvement. 5%. The whetstone is now broken. It's no good to us anymore, so you, I can drop. That one is fully repaired. The tools, I no longer want those. Drop those. The rifle cleaning kit right there. Actions, that is 4... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me pick up those simple tools. Now let's have a look and see if that makes a difference. Actions, no it doesn't. I did wonder if maybe the tools would make a difference to how much we can repair things by. Right, the hunting rifle, I can harvest that for 2 bits of scrap metal. Let's leave that. We don't want to do that. We've got it at 100% now. I've got a rifle cleaning kit there, 100%, brand new one. That's at 20. So I'm going to drop that. I don't want to take that. The tools, drop them. I don't want to take them. That's unnecessary weight that we don't need. I can't do anything with these flare shells. It's 0.15 kilos. Although they're very useful. So I'm going to keep hold of the flare shells anyway. Now, this right here, I've got 1 wolf pelt. And a couple of... I got 4 guts right there. And I've got 1 deer skin. That's all I'm taking. Right there. Actions. I need 1 wolf pelt and 1 gut in order to be able to do a repair on that. And that's only 3%. So I'm going to... Yeah, because it's only got 3% damage. So one of each of those will be fine. Which means that I'll drop 2 guts, because I don't want those. And then if we have a look at the trousers, the deerskin trousers over here. Actions, that's 1 hide and 1 cured gut. I don't want that. The rabbit skin stuff, 89% right there. And that one is 85%. I don't actually have a cured rabbit pelt at the moment. So I can't do anything with that. Maybe I will have in the future. It's 48 minutes until boiled. That's 49. Let's just go down here. I'm already too weighed down, really, with stuff. Right, my clothing is starting to get excessively heavy. I don't have any more spares in here. I don't want to take any more other stuff. Sewing kits, I've got 2 brand new ones. The rest of it we'll leave behind. We're not taking any more. So we can have a look in here. Now, the food situation... That one there, that one can go. So that's 1.2 kilos. There's already left. We don't want that. And we'll start using up the pork and beans. So I can go there. Food, right there. New tomato soup. Stale beef jerky. I'm going to use up those beef jerkies first. The water is almost ready. And I've gone through and I've sort of picked out the best of everything. We've got everything ready pretty much that we want now. We've got 30 minutes until that's all done. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to eat this stale beef jerky. Like that. And then I'm going to go there and pork and beans or stale beef jerky. We'll go with the pork and beans. That's 72%. That's new. I should eat one of the older ones. Let's do that first. Go to you. We'll go with the oldest one there at 16%. Eat. I don't know if it's actually going to have me eat the entire thing. We'll soon find out. Yes, I've eaten the entire thing. Right, so there's that one gone. That's given me a recycled tin. I'm going to add that one to the radial, and that one, and that one, and that one. They're all older ones. So those now being on the radial means that we've got those 4 on there, which we will consume as our main priority, and then we'll move back to the other ones. The empty tins, we definitely don't want those. Those are additional weight that we're carrying. So we're down to 32. The reason I'm really pushing down to try and lower the weight as much as possible is because I'm about to take on board a whole load of water. 21 minutes until boiled. Right, past time. There. Take. And take.
Something's gotta go.
Pick up that pot there. I think that's the 85% pot. The pot is one that we do need. Yes, that's the 87%, I should say. Right. Now I can go back to the water. I've got 4 litres of water. I'm going to drink a bit, but that's obviously... that's now made a significant difference. We're on 37. We got 2.5 kilos overweight. How am I going to shed 2.5 kilos? I could go for some lighter clothing. Like this coat here, 3 kilos. That's a very heavy coat. I'm not going to change anything for now. I'm going to leave it as it is. It's the middle of the day. We're going to go. We're just going to go like this. We're leaving everything else behind. We've got all of these cured deer hides. I've got tins and hatchets and all sorts of stuff lying around. None of which we're going to use. We're heading off. So there we go. We're going to actually do something now rather than just messing around with our inventory status. But I did want to do one more sort of inventory look before we headed out, because this is it. This is our final time. We're leaving. We're moving on. Pasture's new and everything else. We have our gun. It is fully loaded. It is fully restored, cleaned, absolutely everything. I've got the best quality of everything that I can get. Clothing is so good we can walk out in the middle of an absolute storm. The only thing against us now is we can't run very much. Our clothing is fairly heavy. The 2 jumpers that we've got, the 2 woolly jumpers, those are the only bits that I'm thinking about changing. There's that deer that we took down the other day. There's nothing back that way that I want. I want to go this way. I want to go towards the dam. Yeah, the only bit of clothing that I'm actually thinking of changing is these two right here. Because that's 2.5 and 2. I think we could afford to go for a lighter jumper. Right, if I had 2 lighter jumpers, and I lost a degree of warmth, I don't think it's going to make that significant a change, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm reasonably happy with what we've got. I know that we're overweight, but a lot of that is the food and the water that we're carrying currently. Right, and we're going to leave Chapter 2. We're moving into Chapter 3. We've no idea what's going to happen at the beginning. We do know that at 37 kilos, we're normally only able to carry 30 kilos. So we're going to be 7 kilos overweight at the start. That was the thing that happened. It didn't carry over the extra carry weight bonus. So we're going to have to earn that back. So we are definitely going to be overweight when we start the next one. But we can still work around that. As long as we don't have to do too much sprinting, we'll be alright. We just can't carry very much extra. And that means we're going to be absolute pristine top condition for when we get into episode 3, chapter 3. But when that's going to turn up, nobody knows. We absolutely don't know. There seems to be very little information coming out of the camp regarding the chapter 3. I do know that it took quite a while for chapter 2 to turn up originally. And there seems to be the biggest complaint is that it's a little bit slow coming. That's okay. We'll work with that. We don't mind that. We can accept it. And we'll just have to take a break. So, like I said in the last episode, please get into the comment section and let me know what you want me to play next. Do we go back to Green Hell for a while? Subnautica will be coming out again very, very soon with another update, and quite frankly, I'm thinking replacing this series with Subnautica for a while would be our best option. Allow Green Hell to get some more updates, because there are a few, but I think in 10 episodes we'll have gotten through them all, and the impression I get from just about everybody is you like me to run a longer series. You like me to run 20 to 30 episodes on something, so you've got time to get into it. You've got a decent playlist that you can watch through before I move on. So with that in mind, I'll wait a little bit longer, I'm thinking, before I go back to Green Hell, and that'll give you a bit more content on there. It's the same with Raft. I haven't been back to Raft for quite a long time. There are small updates coming through periodically, but we'll get back to that one. Just the same as we're going to get back to Green Hell, and we're going to get back to this one. Absolutely loving this game. I am disappointed to see it coming to an end. I mean, we have now played through the content that's here. Doing more survival mode, I think, is just going to end up making us a bit sick of the game, to be honest. It's certainly going to make me a bit sick of the game, because we're going back over stuff we've already done. I could do it on a harder mode, by all means. But, again, it's still, even though it's a harder mode, it's still repeating stuff that we've already done. And for that reason, I'd like to avoid it. I'd like to not do that for now. And instead, we'll go and do that when Chapter 3 is about to be released. So we can go and do some harder modes, survival gameplay. Have a little go at that. And also, the harder mode is gonna be sort of more entertaining for you to watch as well, isn't it? It's gonna be scarier. And because I won't have played for a while, far more likely to die, which is going to make it more intense for me, which is going to make it more entertaining for you, because you all seem to like it when I have teeth leaping at me, killing me. Far more than me being able to competently handle anything the wilderness throws at me. So as soon as I become competent, I sense a distinct dropping off of interest. I'm a bit concerned about you lot, to be honest. It's got to be said. I'm definitely more than a little bit concerned about the state of mind that you all have. The fact that you seem to really, really enjoy me struggling and, being near death most of the time. And also actually dying. And dying screaming, it must be said. You seem to enjoy that more than me just, actually being able to survive against the wilderness. Which, yes, I do feel says an awful lot about your frame of mind. Now, we can't actually go very much further in the Carter Hydro Energy Dam until it's nighttime. There's the wolf. I knew there was a wolf around here somewhere. Here he is. Oh, no! No, 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 no! I shot right over his head. I misjudged it. I misjudged it badly. Affliction, sprained wrist. That means I've damaged my coat as well. Right, quick, first aid. Affliction, a sprained wrist. That is a bandage. Use. On a wolf bite. Painkillers. I need painkillers. I've got to take painkillers. Use. Sprained ankle. Wolf bite. Use. Apply the antiseptic.
Why didn't that work?
I can't equip. He's still running around. He's going to attack me. Oh, bandage on a wolf bite. That's both of my bandages. That treatment didn't do... What? Oh, sprained wrist. Sprained wrist. I've just used up everything. And it didn't work very well. Right, where's that wolf? He's over there. I heard him howling as I turned up here. And now look. Right. That put paid to that nonsense. Yeah. Don't mess with Frith. He's the best there is. Well, okay. Maybe not quite, but... You did have a nibble. You had a nibble first. I'll give you that. Let's go somewhere safe. Let's go in here where it's a little bit safer, and then we can inspect our clothing. See how much damage he did to our brand shiny new wolf coat. I've also now lost some of my carefully laid in supplies. My medical supplies that I had all carefully laid in. Close the gate. Right. There he is. There is Methuselah. Has anybody ever tried shooting Methuselah? I'm not going to try shooting Methuselah, but I am curious if anybody has ever actually tried it. Wind chill, air temperature feels like 29 degrees. We're doing pretty well. Right, our coat, 96%. That one's 96. They're fine. 80. 80 and 80. 88. We're taking a bit of damage on our boots. Put up there. A little bit on our deer skins. Overall, oh, that one, the decent wool ear wrap. That seems to have had the most damage done to it, is the wool wrap. Other than that, though, we seem to be pretty good. I've lost some of my first aid kit. A little bit of that. Both of my bandages I've lost. I've still got a bandage. I've still got those bandages. We ought to make ourselves some new bandages. We're going to actually... Why don't we just stay out here? We can have a little chat with him for a minute, because we've got to wait until nightfall. So we may as well just wait here a second. And I'm going to go to there, which is actually... I want to go to the crafting, and I want to make a bandage. I need 2 more bandages, so if we've got a couple spare bandages, there we go. Bandage times 2. I've now crafted. We'll go back to here. I've replaced the bandages that we just lost. You, right there, actions. I'm going to repair that one. That'll take 25 minutes. It's going to give us a 26% repair amount on that one. The gun has been fired twice. Once it went right over his head. The other time, it's still only 3% though, so that's not going to hurt it in any way, shape or form. So we're down to 37 kilos that we're carrying around. We could do with a little bite to eat. Do you want to share some pork and beans, me old mucker? Me old pal? We'll have a bit of pork and beans right there. We'll open them up. He may not want to share them with us. We'll have that. That's our food bar filled up as much as it's going to fill up. I'll go back into here. I'm going to leave the can behind because Methuselah might want that one. I'm generous like that. Then I go to the water. I'll drink a bit of water. That's going to fill up that bar completely, and there's 0.24 litres. So now we have, after doing just that little bit, 36.5. We're 1.5 kilos overweight. Let's go on in. We go into the dam now. We'll go inside. We're not going to sleep out here in the snow. Methuselah will do that. We're going to take shelter in here. This is our neck. Oh. One thing I will do is I will try and speak to him once more. We have now gone round and we've seen the other stories. Nope. He only ever does one chat with you and then that's it, isn't it? So we come up here. Now, we know from elsewhere on the dam... It's not here, is it, though? There's another bit on the dam that we can move around on. But that's from a lower level. It's not out here. Okay, in we go. Inside to the dam. So we want to wait until nightfall, and we really need it to be the aurora borealis. That's what we need now. So we've got reclaimed timbers and stuff up here. You know what? And we're going to need to go campcraft, bedroll. We'll drop that one down there, like that. It's the middle of the day. So what I'm going to do for a minute, I'm just going to pass time. I'm not going to actually sleep. I know that this burns more calories, but I'm actually fine with that. Pass time there. Sleep would probably have been a better idea, because we would have rested ever so slightly while we were sleeping, so that we can do all this stuff at night time that we need to do. It would have been that would have been a more sensible approach, I think. Thinking about it now. Right, 18%. I want that tin there. So we'll consume this lot. We will discard the empty tin once we've done it. There we go. I'll come over into this corner over here, and I will dump you. Drop. Just like that. And then I'll come back over here, and I'll have another drink. 3.3 litres. It is now down to 3 litres. 2.99 litres. And we're now underweight, except that it's because the bedroll is down here. Okay, we'll go for 3 hours sleep. 3 hours sleep now. That should recover some of our...
Look,
there we
lights.
go. Access the control room using Jeremiah's code. Pick up the bedroll. I'm now overweight again. The lights are now coming on. So I want to go to there and I want to use the flashlight. This one's at 57%. Yes! That's more like it. So we need to go into the control room. We got Jeremiah's code. We can have a look round. Look at this. It's a bit fluctuaty, but it's pretty good. Into the control room right here. Let me just have a drink a minute. Right, we've got to go in. Keypad using that code that he gave us. In we go. Right, now what? I don't remember what else I'm supposed to do. Switch box.
There it is.
Right, now what am I supposed to do with that?
Don't have time to mess around. I don't have time to mess around.
I only had to click the button on it. I didn't have to do anything else. So, quite what I'm supposed to do now, I'm not really sure. I guess I leave here. There is a safe down here, which I do want to search. I'm going to do this the quick way. Go like that. Right, that was actually all the way up at about 55. Something like that. So I will go there. Right, that's 58 on that first one. I can do it now slow. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Right, that's down to 7. Okay, so we go all the way around to 58, then back to 7. All the way up to 58. There, then back to 7, I think it was. All the way back down to here. There. And then back the other way. This is probably going to be 50. Oh. Ah, no, it did. I did it. Ideal, right.
That'll
Searching.
come in handy.
Dollars, stack of papers, magnifying glass. No, I don't want it. Right, okay, fine. The safe was a bit of a loss. The drawers. I've got everything that I could possibly need. Like, I want to keep searching. I want to keep grabbing food. There's another flashlight there.
I could use this.
77%. Take. Right, I'll take that one because I've got power on me at the moment. Is that lamp there, that lantern, that one's gone out. So we'll go down this way. We've gone and activated the button. I don't know if it's this way that we want to go.
I need to drop something.
We want to go down a different set of stairs. I can't go across that at all.
Looks like I could get a nasty shock.
Yeah. Try and go through there. We get burns and all sorts. We don't want to do that. Let's just stay away from there. We need to go a different way. We need to find a different way round. I don't know if there is a different way round. I've pressed the button down there, so I don't know if I can open anything. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be wearing different clothing. I've got the control room door open. There's much that I can do in here, is there? No, I can't do anything in there. There's nothing there. So I have turned something on. Pretty sure what I'm supposed to do now. Going down the stairs doesn't do anything. Right, that just goes to this dead end here. So let's go up the stairs. That's actually something we haven't done. We haven't been right up the stairs, have we? So we'll go all the way up here. Or no, we did, right at the beginning. We have searched up here. We came in here, the aid station, that's the one that we came after. It was right in there, in that medical locker. Looking around, there's nothing out there. Is this another route through? Nope. Nope, nothing else in here. Nothing in here. Searched. Everything has been searched. We've already gone through all of this. This is all old news. So, the only way that I can go is through that one down there where I could get a nasty shock. But I can't go through there anyway. I did search upstairs as well when I was here last time. Oh. Right. You. Drop. You. Use. There we go. Pretty sure I searched up here. We've got another... I don't think I can go out... No, I can't go out there. Right. We'll go back this way. I know that I've got the other torch and I should be able to use it during the aurora, but I'm dropping it so that I've got some I've got less weight that I'm carrying. Actually, no, wait a minute. Can I go in here and go through the window? Is this how I get through? Can I You can't climb though. Chair. That's the annoying thing, is you can't jump in this game. It's like they've taken that saying, white men can't jump, and they've decided to just like turn it into a thing for this whole game. And how am I supposed to get through? I thought that you were supposed to get through here. Oh, wow. High beams. That's certainly burning through everything. It's burning through the light very fast. Well, how am I supposed to get out then? Let me put that away a minute and just see if there's another option. Now that I don't have the light, requires hacksaw to break down. It doesn't give me a way to get through there. So no, we'll go back to the light. It does recharge slowly. I've got some lights in here. I can see a little bit. Lights seem to be getting more powerful in here. But I can't go through that way. It's not giving me an option to go through that way. I can't go through there. And I can't go around this way. It's not allowing me to climb through, which I thought that's where I'd have been able to get through. So it looks like I've got to go down here. Right, I've got that bit there. That panel's not giving me anything. Hard hat area. Let's go back in here. See if I've got... There's nothing to press there. Got a crate. No. Metal control box. No. Let's keep going round. Maybe there's more in here that I've not yet found. The computers are coming on. Is there another thing on one of these control boxes that I need to get to? Is that what I'm missing? It could very well be that there is something else in here. Right, switch box right there. Yeah?
I don't have time to mess around.
Right, I don't have time to mess around.
I don't have time to mess around.
It says it's on. The green light is on the top. I got no other options coming up for anything at all other than on that switch box. So therefore, how do I get past that bit down here? Right, I come down here. This is where we got to be. My torch is pretty much dead. I can't touch that gate, can I? I got no way of touching the gate. I got no way of moving anything. I come over here. In there, water mains shut off valve. Right, I don't see anything down here. Right, shut off valve. Now, if I go too much, if I go to the end, I'm going to burn. I need a key. I can't get through there. Right, that's locked. You're empty. So there's nothing on the corpse. I got no way of getting through there. I'll try this. I shot the gate. Let's put that one away. Let's see if that did anything. No. I'm genuinely confused now. I'm genuinely confused as to what I'm supposed to do. Alright, I know that I had to go there, and we had to go and activate the control room. Let me turn that off a second, and we go into here. We've got this. Right, renewed hope. Find your way through the Carter Hydro Dam. Access the control room using Jeremiah's code. Jeremiah plots a course leading Mackenzie out of Mystery Lake with a means to contact Perseverance Mill and one step closer to finding Astrid. Use the control room. Access. Right, I've accessed the control room. Alright. I've now accessed the control room. But there's nothing in here that is of any use, unless I need to search things a bit better, is it? Maybe there's... do I need to use... No, it's not anything on the computer. Nothing on there. The radios aren't giving me anything. And I thought that it would be going through here, maybe. Right, I can get rid of that. Again, I can go with... rifle. It doesn't seem to do anything. I've just got a whole load of flashing lights at the moment, which probably not good. Let's have that on. That's going to help us a little bit. So I've got no way of being able to climb through. I can't jump, so I can't climb through there. And I thought that was how you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to come up to here. You're supposed to climb onto there. Status, right? See, I cannot jump through. I can't climb through. It's going to burn up my torch entirely too quickly. What's that? It's on. Alright, let me try doing this without having the torch.
I don't have time to mess around.
It's not that. Right, well, it would appear that... I mean, I've run out of time for today's episode anyway, so I do apologise for spending 10 minutes just wandering around in circles saying I can't do this. Again. I'm developing a tried and tested method of getting through anything. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I suppose I could start searching some of these drawers. But I don't think this is going to help. I don't think this is going to give me anything. I've got those... We'll leave this until our next episode. I'll see if I can find out anything, because I am definitely overlooking something simple here. Quite what it is, I don't really know. Right, I don't want that. I don't want... Ooh. I just had a thought. What if there's actually a key to the gate down there? Is that what I'm missing? Well, we'll have to try and find that in the next episode. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I will just quickly search these drawers, because that might be the bit. No, that's empty. I don't see anything on there. Go with the torch. We'll have a little look around and we'll see if we can find a key. No. I've already searched the safe. There was nothing in there of any use. There was those. Right, that's no good. It's not going to do anything at all. So it's a key, possibly, that I'm looking for. Is there a key? Anybody see a key? It's a metal table. That's not a key. I don't see anything under there either. No. There's a couple of bits of food there, but that's not it. There's a crate there. Right, I'm looking on the shelf here. Around that shelf, I've got a book there. Couple of books there. There's nothing on those. Thing on the back of the shelf. On the ground. Oh. I haven't searched this one. No. Right. That's on.
I don't have time to mess around.
I can't do anything else with that. That's now in the on position. So there's obviously some way to get through the gate down there, but I've no idea how to do it. Right, well, that is all I've got time for. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.